Hi everybody, it's Gina Page of African Ancestry. I'm back for our next weekly episode of Facebook Live, and I'm pretty excited about what we're going to talk about. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, okay. So I came outside and that gave us some technical difficulties. But it's a beautiful day here in DC, and so I kind of wanted to play hooky for a few minutes, even though I'm still working, so it's not really hooky. Can you play hooky from your own gig? I don't know, but I'm glad to be here today with you all. As I was saying, we have a lot of good news to share with you today. It's the end of August, and so we're wrapping up National Black Business Month, but this is like Black History Month. It's not something that we're going to celebrate just once a year, right? We celebrate supporting Black businesses every month, and you all might get tired of hearing me say that, but I'm going to keep saying it because this is how it should be done. That's a hip-hop song. I won't go there. Anyway, so we're wrapping up Black Business Month. Thanks to everybody who shouted out the businesses that they support. You know, we made a playlist, 2 playlists on Spotify, the Stay Hyped, the Get Hyped, and the Get Inspired. So we have music from a whole bunch of Black business owners that keeps them going throughout the day. Tiffany, thanks for tuning in for our, okay, I'm gonna stop saying that gets annoying. No more ums for the rest of the broadcast. We have some bad news this month, and that has been the situation in Houston and the situation in Sierra Leone. The flooding in Houston and the mudslide and landslides. As you can hear, I'm by the metro here in DC. The mudslides and the landslides in Sierra Leone, and there's a huge portion, I would say at least 15% of the people that take our tests we trace to as well as our community in Houston. I met a lot of really dope people when I was in Egypt from Houston who were on the trip with us, and the Barnes family, Julian, Daryl and Camille. So I'm thinking about you all, as well as my Aunt Barbara, who is in Houston, and they're all doing well. So we're grateful for that. But I hope that you will read up on what's going on in Sierra Leone, because while it is in part a natural disaster brought on by heavy, heavy rains, it also occurred because of poor building of the infrastructure in the mountains, as well as deforestation that led to these mudslides. If you don't have any forests to absorb the water and help keep the mud from sliding, and you've built buildings that are not regulated in the land, it's just a recipe for disaster. And because it doesn't get the same level of national attention being in Sierra Leone as other disasters, the country's not getting the help that it could get. So I want to shout out to one of our African Ancestry family members, Representative Karen Bass. She's the chair of the Africa Subcommittee in Congress, and she's pushing for an appropriation of $20 million to support Sierra Leone. So we definitely are keeping your families in Houston and your cousins in Sierra Leone in our thoughts and our prayers. You heard that I have some big news, and so I'm about to share the big news. And here's the thing. People are constantly asking us, when are you going to have a sale? When are you going to have a sale? When are you going to have a sale? And we have sales. We have sales during the holidays. We have sales during Black History Month. And then we have periodic sales, say maybe around Mother's Day or times like that. We also offer our kits for discounted prices when we partner with our partner organization. So if we go speak, if you invite us to come speak, we'll sell the kits at a discounted price. We make an effort to discount the price without devaluing the product, because our product really is not expensive when you think about, one, the value of what you're getting, when you trace your ancestry with us, your results are the same for everybody in your family on that line of the family tree. One test. Our competitors' tests are only good for you and your siblings, and they don't tell you anything. Our test gives you invaluable information for an entire family line today, in the past, and into the future. And that's priceless. But normally our test costs $2.99. You've heard me say this. It's cheaper than that designer handbag that you're rocking. It's cheaper than those designer basketball shoes that your kids are wearing. It's cheaper than a night out for dinner and a concert, or even movies almost now. They cost so daggone much. All of things that are going to go away. They're not legacy building things. They aren't things that will last forever, as this information will. But because it's Black Business Month, I want you all to support Black businesses. I want you to support my Black-owned business, our Black-owned business. So I'm doing a flash sale right now. Our MatraClan and PatraClan test kits are on sale for basically $50 off. You can get a kit for $249 today with a code that's FLASH830. So if you go onto our website, you can't call, you're not going to get it by phone. If you go online to shop.africanancestry.com, order a test kit, put in the code FLASH830, you will get the kit for $250. I don't think we've ever sold this kit for $250 ever. So this is for everybody who's been trying to get around to it, for everybody who wants to do it, been thinking about doing it, everybody who wants to get it and thinks that it costs too much. I disagree with you, but I'm doing this for you because I want you to know where you're from. And we can't sell it for $99. We'll never sell it for $99. We can't sell it for $199. But for today, I am willing to sell it to you for $250. Again, the code is FLASH830. So that's my offer for you. That's the big news I had. And hopefully you'll take advantage of it. And you'll tell us what your results are. You'll share your results. You'll tell your friends you got a great deal on the best test kit out there, the only test that can place your ancestry in a present day African country and ethnic group. If it's African, remember, I can't guarantee it's going to be African. So that's my gift to you on this next to the last day of National Black Business Month. We were talking about Houston and Sierra Leone earlier, and so we thought it would be a good idea to share with you some of the ancestral traditions that our ancestors had for healing during troubled times. And so one of the groups we looked to was the Yoruba. In their tradition, they make altars to loved ones that have passed on, and they make their prayers and offerings to these ancestors at their altar. And what they're asking for in large part is they're requesting guidance and healing. The Yoruba aren't the only ones that do that. The Dahomey do it, the Akan do it. Many groups use altars as a place to go, meditate, supplicate to the ancestors, and get guidance and healing. And so that's one strategy that our brothers and sisters in other countries use. We also look to groups in South Africa like the Zulu. I don't know how you say this. Xhosa. It starts with an X. Xhosa. I don't know how to really say that, but they and other African groups view medicine as a holistic practice, right? So they believe, and I agree with them, that our healing is based on our interconnectedness. So our physical, our spiritual, our social, our moral, all of that functions together harmoniously to keep us healthy. And when any one of those is out of whack, then we're going to herbs and other types of natural treatments to help functions working together. And I actually have a holistic medicine doctor here she's an MD here in DC, and I can attest to when you're working with yourself as a whole, it really does help speed the healing. And then there's dance. Dance is used by many cultures, in particular the San people in Botswana and Namibia. They use dance as a form of healing, a way to help cure sickness. And that sickness can be physical, it can be psychological, it could be personal, it could be community-based, but they usually do it as a form of ritual and do it periodically. So they might do it a certain number of times in a month. They might do it at the same time of day every day. And I don't know if any of you all have seen that Black Boy Joy video with the little boy who's in the car dancing like this, getting it in. Oh my God, I have been watching that video every day, and his dancing heals me and makes me want to get up and attack the day and find joy in the day. So even if it's just watching the cutest little boy in the world dance, dance can be a healing thing. So I just wanted to share those things with you. One of the things I strongly believe is that the only way you're going to be interested in our test, in knowing specifically where in Africa you come from, is if you feel connected to Africa. If you're a Black person and you don't feel any connection to Africa, then why would you want to know where you're from? What difference does it make? And so our goal on our social media and when we're talking to you out in across the country and across the world is to help you see the connection, and then you can celebrate that. Hey, Carl McNair, you can celebrate that, and then perhaps, hopefully, will want to know more about your specific African. And as you know, we can tell you that. And if you were here earlier, you know that we're having this huge flash sale. Our test kits are only $249 or $250. I'm giving you $49 off today. It's not going to last all day. I'm not going to tell you when it's over. So if you want to get the kit, you need to go to our website, shop.africanancestry.com, put in the promotional code FLASH830. FLASH830. And I hope that when I get back to my desk, and I'm going to go straight back because I can't play hooky all afternoon. I'm going to go straight back, and I hope to see your orders there. You all said you wanted a discount. I resisted giving more of a discount, this level of discount, our entire 14 years. I've never given this level of a discount, and I don't know if it'll be given again. So I encourage you all to take advantage of this flash sale offer that I'm giving you. Test kits for only $250, and remember that those results are the same for everybody in the family. So this is a great gift, not just for you, but for your family members and all your future generations. And then the last thing I'll say is September's here. You guys are getting ready to go celebrate Labor Day, and kids may have already gone back to school. I know my Atlanta family, their kids are in school already. Everybody else is getting ready to go back in September. And so we're going to focus on the African influence on STEM for September: science, technology, engineering, and math. I was motivated by this trip to Egypt, where I saw Black people had built these massive structures without any modern technology. So if there is any question about where science originated, where math originated, where engineering originated, or where technology originated, let me tell you where it originated. It originated in Africa, and all you need to do is go look up Kemet, Egypt, and see what your ancestors did thousands and thousands of years ago. The Greeks and the Romans copied what we did, and today we've been educated to believe that we aren't even capable of excelling in those areas. So we'll be shouting out pioneers in STEM fields. We'll be celebrating our own science and technology team at AfricanAncestry.com. Brilliant Black men and women who are doing amazing things with their science and technology gifts and talents. And I'd love to get your suggestions about people that we can feature, and also what songs. So we've been making this monthly playlist, so we need some science songs. So if you guys have any suggestions for what songs should be on our September science playlist, I'd appreciate that as well. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching our Facebook Live. Don't forget, one more time, flash sale at AfricanAncestry.com on the Matriclan and Patriclan tests, $250, an all-time low price, perhaps once in a lifetime price. We'll see. And the code is FLASH830. And again, you have to get this kit online. If you call our office, we're not going to take an order for this kit. You have to do it online. So you guys are going to have to work that out. And I look forward to filling these orders and being able to celebrate in 6 to 8 weeks with a whole bunch of you where your ancestry is found on the continent. Thanks.